Greetings, gamers, and welcome to the Broken Pixel Podcast, the podcast where we talk all things gaming-related, news, reviews, previews, and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. I'm your host, Wes. I'm joined on my right by Aaron.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm confused. Why is that?
This is a train wreck.
Hesitated.
No, because you said it like
That's a question. Aaron?
Hi, Aaron.
Are you Aaron today?
Well, I don't know who's...
Thanks, Wes. Aaron here, reporting from the right side of the table. Things are a little hairy over here. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Aaron.
Back to you in the studio?
And on your right, James.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
How now, brown cow?
If you were a man, I'd punch you right in the face. That's Bush. It's Bush League.
Bush League. Am I wearing a bra? What? Am I? Who are you?
I love scotch. Scotch.
If you like what you see, please like, favorite, subscribe on YouTube, Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams, all that fun stuff.
And if you know who you're watching,
And if you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed.
It's late. I give you a pass.
it's 2 weeks in a row, Wes. Last week is...
Yeah.
Video game news.
Video game news.
Section 1.
Section 1. Part 1.
Go.
Tekken 7 is going to have their Western release of their new fighting game.
Tekken.
And
What's the difference between Tekken and Street Fighter?
so Tekken's a 3D fighter. So instead of just on a 2D plane like Injustice and stuff, you actually have all 8 directions you can move. And there's no real special moves in terms of like fireballs and stuff. It's all based around like combos. And the combat's different. And it's one of those ones where if you get really good at it, if I got really good and were to play like you, button mashing doesn't really help you win, except for one character.
Is it the only 3D fighter?
No, Virtual Fighter, Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur, a couple of Mortal Kombat games tried it. Street Fighter tried it back on the PS1. But they've had a character in their game for almost all of them named Roger, or Roger Jr.
Like Donkey Kong.
A little bit, because it's a boxing kangaroo. Apparently...
Raja.
Do you remember, it was either like late last year or earlier this year, that video that went viral of the guy fighting the kangaroo who was beating up his dog?
Yes.
So apparently PETA was all up in arms about that video because he's attacking a kangaroo.
That was trying to attack his dog.
Yes. They weren't realizing that he was
PETA's
protecting...
fucking dumb, though.
Yeah,
That video's old, though.
I know, but because of that... The guys at Bandon Namkai for Tekken decided to take Roger, who's been in the game numerous times, out of the game so they can't have so PETA can't get mad that you're fighting a kangaroo.
Oh, God. Fuck them already.
I know. Probably be a DLC character later.
Sick of people being bitches.
Right? Zelda has its first DLC coming out.
Whoa.
It's introducing...
Free?
No, paid DLC. It's part of the Season Pass.
Come on.
It's introducing hard mode.
Should have been included in the game.
A bunch of new outfits and
That should have been
items.
included in the game. All of this was programmed and made way before the game was released.
So you technically think it's in the game?
Yeah.
Like it's in the coding of the game?
Yep, they're just unlocking it. I bet you the update file size is very small.
Well, when we see the update file, we will compare. We'll see how big it is.
Okay.
What size do you
I like
think
to
it'll be?
compare sizes of things.
I know you do. What size do you think it'll be? Like when you say smaller, we think less than a gig?
Oh yeah. I think it's an unlock code, so I think it's going to be like 53 megabytes.
Okay. So if it's above, let's say 100?
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing is called Trial of the Sword.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a challenge tower, but when you complete it, you unlock the Master Sword's like glowing power-up ability permanently.
Nice.
It just never turns off. Cool?
Game breaking?
Depending on how hard mode is, because that game is already hard without the hard mode.
So you can only use that power up in hard mode.
We don't know that. You just have to beat the trial.
Yeah.
It started out as a leak, but it got revealed today that Darksiders 3 was announced.
Yep.
Did you
Not a
play?
fan.
Didn't play the other ones? I like them.
Everybody on Facebook went nuts, and I was like,
No, they were fun games.
They lost me when they came out with the Definitive Edition.
What, their PS4 release of the second game?
Yes. But they called it the Definitive Edition.
Yes.
Edition.
Because the main character's death.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
It doesn't sound good. Ed Buckley, creator of our artwork, game tested the first one.
Nice.
Yeah. He was a QA,
QA?
for whoever.
THQ.
THQ, yeah. Now, THQ Nordic.
Yep.
Nordic.
Why they kept the THQ, no one knows.
All right, and then the last bit of news is it's the new month, so PlayStation Plus versus Games with Gold.
What's on the
We've
Plus?
got-
Anything good?
Tales from the Borderlands.
The Telltale Borderlands game.
Actually, I heard that's better than the game.
Well, from what I've heard with it is it actually does more with the story than any of the games did. Yeah, the black cartridges. The other PS4 one is Abzu.
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 Why can't you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Every time you bring it up.
I know. Yep.
It's Abzu. Great game.
Is it good?
100%.
All right. Let's see. Alien Nation.
Only in Europe.
Oh, that is the Europe only. Blood Knights for the PS3.
No one's going to download it.
Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants.
What's that?
Whoa.
No idea.
You're talking Port Royale?
3.
The Port Royale?
Number 3, yes.
Damn.
And then the Vita / PS4 version
Yeah.
is Laser Disco Defenders.
Laserdisc?
Oh,
Oh.
Defenders.
And then Typewriter.
Laserdisc.
Typewriter. Boo
Why are both games have to do with old technology? Laserdisc and typewriter?
That's true.
I don't know. So, Xbox. Technically, all 4 games can be on the Xbox One because they're all
With
from
the
backwards,
wonder of play everywhere.
backwards compatibility.
You can also play them on your PC, so they're not exclusives.
Oh, no.
You remember our exclusive game, Halo? You can now play that on your computer, so it's not exclusive anymore. Microsoft. You won't see Uncharted on a fucking computer, bitch.
Or Last of Us or Bloodborne, yes. Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams.
What is that? Gianna Sisters? Tales from the Borderlands, Abzu.
Nope, other side.
Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams. Sounds cool.
No idea what it is.
Is that the Russian Super Mario Bros. From back in the day? The Gianna Sisters? Remember we watched that today, James?
Yes. That was the
Gianna
one that
Sisters?
was like Mario. That's the one that ripped off
Same
Mario.
name. I don't think that's it, though.
It was called
But
the
there was a
Gianna Sisters.
Mario.
Okay.
There was a Mario ripoff called the Gianna. Something.
Let's see.
Or the... Something.
I think it was Gianna.
Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris.
Yeah, that's like a multiplayer little third person.
The twin stick shooter. Yeah. It was all right.
Yeah, I heard it was okay. That was already free a couple months ago.
Yep. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2.
Oh, I would play that.
Dude,
And-
all of the Star Wars games are hella because of May 4th.
Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
So,
Those are so fun. I played those on the Wii, and you had to with the lightsaber.
I don't think
Bruce?
either,
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Come on, buddy.
I don't think
Off
either
the table.
Bruce.
But I didn't get the smell of.
I would say probably Xbox wins this one with Force Unleashed and Lego Star Wars.
They got the Star Wars.
They got the Star Wars.
Bitches.
Because I mean, the only one I care about for PlayStation might be Tales from the Borderlands
Yeah,
to
but
kill
like-
from like 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's a fucking Telltale game. I'm kind of done with them.
Me too. But I can't wait for all the other ones.
I'm big yawn.
Guardians.
And Batman Season 2, and
Guardians.
Walking Dead Season 9,
But you never finished Batman.
and Game of Thrones Season 900.
Dude,
and
Battlefront's $5.
I wish there was more maps. Do they put more maps in there for free? God. There's just not enough.
There's so many fucking Star Wars games.
There was Jabu. Is Jabu a planet?
Jakku.
Jakku.
What's Jabu? Is there no Jabu?
Jabberwocky.
There's no Jakku.
There's no Jabu. Motherfucker.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Jabu Jabu's Belly.
Jabba who?
I'm so tired of that game.
Why?
It's just not that good. Like, it's okay.
Bite your
Do
tongue.
you know how people, like, remember Mario 64? And it was like, oh my god, that game was so good. And now you're like,
See, here's the thing. I've replayed Ocarina fairly recently. It still holds up.
No, it doesn't.
Graphically is the only thing it doesn't.
It's just not fun.
For you.
Yeah, it's true. Crazy Taxi. Remember that game? Mm-hmm. It's a good game. There's no Jabu.
No.
Tatooine. What's the planet that Rey is from? Naboo. No.
No.
That's old.
Ooh. Final Fantasy.
Is Jakku new?
Yeah, that was in Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Jakku was
That's her planet, right?
yeah.
That's her desert planet.
That's her. Okay.
where the Millennium Falcon was
That's her
crash
Tatooine.
landed.
Yeah.
So there was supposed to be a Jakku level,
Yes.
but there was like DLC.
Yes.
That would have been cool. But now all the fucking cool stuff that you wanted in 1 is going to be in 2.
Yes.
Because we haven't talked about that.
Which you better.
2. And
Two.
the Call of Duty World War II trailer.
Yep.
And how you can play as a female, and they were really excited about that. Because Infinity Ward is famous for saying that the technical limitations prevented them from making female models.
Wasn't that Ubisoft with Unity?
It was kind of around the same time.
They
had
said
different
the same-
excuses.
Ubisoft said it took them so long because they wanted to make sure that the woman's motions were more fluid and graceful as an assassin than just like a choppy, like you can cheat with a man and have him be like a brute kind of person,
Okay.
you know? Wes, Final Fantasy 15 is only $35 right now.
Nice. Already own it.
Yeah, you don't trade in games, do you? You just
No.
buy them from me after I'm done with them.
Yep.
My cheap, slutty games.
Did you get Firefly yet, or you still need my...
I still would like to borrow it.
Okay.
My thing's not working properly.
I can't be the IT for the whole company, okay?
I'm going to repo
And their
my
personal
Fire
lives.
Stick from you.
Please don't.
It doesn't work, so.
I just need
Yeah,
to
but it'll
figure
be at the
back to
house
him.
and you can IT it.
No!
My buddy, can you IT it for me? Can you IT it for me?
I want to IT everything.
Please? Thank you. So, guys been playing anything this week?
No, I've been watching
dick.
trailers.
So, have you played anything?
Let's talk about Battlefield 1, 2. Battlefront,
Battlefront
2.
Battlefield.
Let's talk about Battlefield 2, that old ass fucking game.
Come on, Wes.
Battlefront 2.
First
So,
of all, let's start with the
Battlefront 2.
trailer. Did you like the trailer?
Yep.
I loved the trailer. Because they showed
Everything.
footage.
Everything.
It actually has a fucking story mode.
I want to see gameplay.
It also has a co-op mode.
Has a co-op mode. As of now, we'll have no paid DLC.
Yeah.
Did it say no paid DLC or just no DLC?
No paid DLC.
Yeah.
It has space battles.
Star Space Battles?
Yes.
Ship battles.
What about Moon Space Battles?
No, that's just crazy.
Star Space Battles?
Yeah.
Sun Space Battles.
Yes.
Last Starfighter
Earth
battles.
Space Battles.
It has all of the heroes and villains.
Look at your Yoda.
Can you
your
play
Yoda.
as Rise? Palpatine?
Probably.
Yes.
That'd be sweet.
Right.
Because this one is from the Empire's point of view.
Yeah.
The single player, yeah.
Yeah, the single player takes place right after Return of the Jedi.
I think so,
I
yeah.
hope so.
Because that's what it looks like, is they're on Endor when the Death Star blows up.
I was just telling James that I would appreciate a trilogy of films that take place between 6 and 7, because we go from Return of the Jedi to The Last Jedi in one movie, okay? We go from badass dark caped Luke finally becoming a Jedi with his green saber and shit to old man on an island. Like, what the fuck? He had to have some cool adventures.
You want the in-between story.
Yeah, how did we not have cool Luke adventures? Come on, man. The trilogy just of that would be badass.
Let's dive into
There's
that
so much stuff they could do.
on the next show.
And then we'll do video games of them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Trilogy of video games.
But I want movies too. Fuck.
On
you kidding me?
topic. Video games about Star Wars.
Are you actually going to play this one though?
Which one?
Battlefront 2.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
try? Are
Because
you,
it has
gonna,
single player.
are you not? Yeah, I was going to say you're not going to play the multiplayer, are you?
No.
We'll do co-op and single player.
Because I have a life, right? I work 40 hours a week. I'm getting married. I do a podcast. So, like, I don't have time to get good and to keep up with people who get good. Like, do you? Cool, you're good at Battlefront. Like, not me. That's fine.
Is DICE still making it? Do you know?
Yes.
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 So it'll look and sound amazing
Yes. As the trailer showed.
Wes.
from cutscenes.
I know. I want gameplay. I want to see what the HUD looks like. I want to see what the menu looks like. So I'm not crazy about the menu and the HUD in the first one.
I want to know if Galactic Conquest is coming back.
What's that?
It was in
Space Battles?
Well, it was in Battlefront 2. You picked either Rebels or Imperials or just one of the two sides from either the prequel movies or the old movies. And then you would basically go from planet to planet doing various missions and take them over. Basically, the missions were just the regular game modes, but you do specific ones and just try and take over the whole galaxy. And if you lose, your opponent's going to move forward a little bit.
That's cool. That would be badass. I don't think they're going to do that, but that'd be great. Call of Duty, World War II.
So happy they're going back to it.
WW-dose. W.
I do like that they say that the trailer was all in-game.
Sure. You have to say that now, though.
You do. But, and I got to point out, Normandy.
Yeah, for real. We were talking about that.
Now, my question is, do you think that's going to be the opening mission or like the mid-mission?
It says that you start with the storming of Normandy,
Wouldn't make
the
sense.
beaches.
It should start with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, how come we can't get a Pearl Harbor mission in these World War II games?
Just have it be that mission you lose?
You know why? Conspiracy.
Oh, do tell.
We know. We knew it was going to happen. We just let it happen because we needed to get into the war to make money.
War is very profitable.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. We fucking knew. We ain't dumb. We're just going to let these people get bombed? Yes. Because. But that's for another podcast.
9/11.
Video games. 9/11 video game.
That'd be crazy.
No.
They do have that already. It's called Rampage.
It's called that level from Modern Warfare where you shoot up the airport.
Oh, God.
Crazy. Can't believe that's a thing. So yeah, Normandy, World War II, campaign, multiplayer, co-op, separate campaign for single and co-op.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Ah,
separate
that's pretty
story
cool.
if you're playing as a co-op team. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. God.
Next story, Wes. James will be with the weather after this.
This is Aaron signing off?
It looks like the first two say dink.
Bruce is like, Mama.
Dink, dink, pink.
Mama.
I think what they're trying to do is two in the stink, one in the pink.
Oh my God. The shocker.
Reverse
The
shocker.
reverse shocker.
Can you end your podcast, please?
No, we just started. And it's Wes's podcast. We have so many more anal jokes.
Damn it. Well, I've been playing ukulele this week.
How good are you?
It's.
Like, how many songs do you know?
I knew you were going to fucking go there.
Got him! Can you play Freebird?
Yes. I can
Lord,
play
I
Freebird
can't
on a
change.
ukulele.
Playing ukulele this week.
Lord.
Wes in a hula skirt. Wes in a hula skirt.
Sit on the couch with
No
his
shirt
off.
with
Yeah.
a leg.
This is so much better than Overwatch.
Donnie comes into the room. Learn a different fucking song. You don't support my dream.
And in this episode of Bashing Wes.
It gets deep. Tonight, playing the character of Donnie will be Aaron Schmidt as the unsupportive girlfriend. Wes will be played by James, learning to play ukulele on the couch, shirtless, with a lay. Hey, get your butt out of here. Okay, go ahead. So you're playing ukulele, which is not an instrument.
Not an instrument.
It is, however.
They put dashes in it, so it's not.
Yeah,
It's also spelled Y-O-O, isn't it?
Yooka.
Yeah.
So it's ukulele.
Not U-K-E.
Which is the name of the character.
Yuka and Lele, right?
Yes. Which is the name of the chameleon and the bat.
Chameleon and the bat?
Yeah.
That's random as fuck.
And Banjo-Kazooie with a bird and a bear.
That makes more sense.
What was that dead
They're both in the forest.
What?
Dead something.
Both come from the same
Left
climates?
4 Dead?
Is it Left 4 Dead? Is it Dead or Alive?
Left 4 Dead.
No, Dead or Alive's the naked fighting game.
Is it?
Yeah. Or not naked,
Why?
but pretty much.
I thought it was Dead or Alive. It's like $5 on PSN right now.
Beach volleyball. Dead or Alive beach volleyball. That's a game.
Dead something.
It is a game.
I just knew the word dead was
But
in
no,
it.
so Ukulele was the Kickstarter game by some of the original creators and programmers of Banjo-Kazooie. They wanted to make this game because they thought it would sell, but they were told by Microsoft and Rare that no one wants these kind of games anymore.
Bullshit. And then they released Rare Replay.
Yep.
Ew.
No, they released Rare Replay after Ukulele did so goddamn well Kickstarter. They're like,
Right.
oh, people might actually want this.
Yeah. Oh, our analysts have analyzed this analysis and analyzed it to be positive.
No, it's fun. It feels exactly like Banjo-Kazooie. It sounds exactly like Banjo-Kazooie. It's hard. The game gives you like no context for stuff.
Really?
Like everything's fairly open, so you have to like go find. In this game, it's you're finding pages of a book called Pages.
Aw, Pages.
That's adorable.
I want a Pagey.
Makes me want to throw up. Is there a guy in a black suit hiding in the woods as you collect these pages? That might be slender?
No.
Okay. So it's not
Shovel Knight makes an appearance.
ukulele in the 8 pages.
No.
Shovel Knight's in it. My
Yep.
boy.
Yep. As he's a guy that you're finding gems for in a lot of the level, or in one or two of the levels.
Really?
And he gives you a pagey when you find it. Oh. But he doesn't they break the fourth wall through the entire game, and he doesn't know how to feel about this third dimension.
Nice. That's awesome.
No, the humor's really good. The game is fun. It's just, it feels like it's trying to be an N64 controller, but PS4 controllers and Xbox controllers are much more precise. So it somehow feels really loose in spots and then really, really tight. The platforming, it's a 3D old school Rare platformer, so you have to like actually watch where your shadow is when you're going over a platform so you know to land properly.
Yeah. But fun.
Oh yeah, it's me and Donnie are playing it like we played Banjo-Kazooie. We just play until one of us gets super frustrated.
Yeah.
This game has made us both really salty.
Really?
She's raged hard at this game because one of the bosses in the first level, you have to roll up this hill, and he's shooting down logs. And when you get hit by one log, you slide back down the hill, so you have to go back up.
As one does.
Never made it up the hill, and one of the times she fell, and I fell. We got knocked to the bottom and slid off the edge and all the way at the bottom of this giant castle we've had to climb up.
Oh, I hate shit like that.
But it's fun. It feels
Yeah.
like that old style game.
Yeah. I hate those climbing levels where if you fall too far, it's like, God damn it.
There are little things, and if you watched Jim Sterling's video on it, where he rips it to shreds, because he absolutely hated this game.
Yeah. Thank you. Hated it.
2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which for him, that is actually like, this game is hot garbage.
Yeah.
Now, so for one of the things is if you ever get like a hill like this, you can't just climb it. You have to basically roll up into a ball. The lizard rolls up into a ball, and then the bat rides him up. The problem is the handling gets really loose there. So it's really easy just to go, like, try and compensate to turn left and go,
fall off.
whack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dealt with that a little bit in Little Nightmares, where it's I'm unsure of like what angle I'm exactly supposed to be
Yeah.
at, so you fall.
I would personally give the game a 7 out of 10. It's good
We
if
don't
you...
do scores on this.
Oh, sorry.
Show.
Sorry, I forgot. I apologize.
I'm gonna give you a swastika out of a fucking
Okay.
Jewish star.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
It's quite a transformation.
Man,
Man.
it's like a negative out of a negative.
Let me rephrase that. The game is good.
hot in
If,
here
if you...
Like an oven.
If you wanted... If you wanted... an-
Hello, guys.
Comedians do it at the White House all the time.
Did you watch that correspondence dinner? It was pretty funny.
Yes. But that's for another show.
Third time that's been said during this podcast.
Satire.
Talk about Little Nightmares. All 5 minutes that you played of
They're
it.
tiny.
Okay.
I played more last night. I couldn't sleep.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So how is Little Nightmares? What's it about? What's the premise?
It's very little. Like it's
Nightmarish?
very nightmarish. But
Creepy.
on a small scale.
You couldn't even finish it.
So you're this little person named Six in a yellow raincoat. You go around semi 3D-ish levels, but mostly you're going left to right, right to left. But you can kind of go forward and backwards.
Yeah, like a little bit.
Puzzle solving. What? What?
I'm just
Are
fascinated.
you a big nightmare?
Wes is that creepy bobblehead guy that came into the room.
It's good though. I don't know. I don't know. It's a little janky, control-y for me. So like the story is fine. It's good. It's doing good things, but it's kind of like getting this praise and stuff that's a little bit too much. for me.
Quidditch.
Seems to be happening a lot lately.
Hey, come here.
Where like the more people just fucking stroke things, the more I realize that it's not really that good. But then games that are good, like you know, I don't know.
Like what?
Come here, babies.
That's for another podcast.
Come here.
God damn it.
So yeah, Little Nightmares is fine. It's only $20, so it's worth it.
Yeah, ukulele was 40,
Yeah, it's a good
which
price.
would yeah, it's a good price. If it was 60, I would have probably hated it more.
Yeah.
Hey, babies.
Which I'm liking the fact more games are starting to come out at that $40 price point.
Totally love it.
You need to tell if your game is worth 60.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, would you buy? Thought of this. Would you buy Call of Duty World War II single player only for $40?
Yes.
Because you'll never touch the multiplayer, right?
Correct.
You get the single player campaign and the co-op campaign
Fine.
for $40
Done.
Why don't they do that? Just turn off the online feature.
You're right. Why don't they?
because they can't get $60 out of it.
I know. Because they can't gouge you. But that's the reason why I don't buy their game.
Saw a little Outlast 2. Looks scary.
I've been Donnie's been watching Markiplier play it.
Markiplier?
He always talks like this. I'm Markiplier. I have a radio voice. For some reason, I used that as an insult.
You just don't like him because
He's whatever. I'm watching Uber Nova.
Uber Danger.
Uber Haxer Nova.
Maybe.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, right? He has like 3.5 million followers, and you don't know who he is. It's so weird. YouTube is so big.
It is.
But yeah, he's one of the Cow Chop guys. If you don't know who Cow Chop is. You know, so.
Is he the not Russian one?
He's the ponytail guy. The
Russian.
Mexican, the darker one. The darker one.
Wow.
I don't know.
The guy.
He's the
Yeah.
darker of skin.
He's the
That looks really scary. And that was cheap too. That was like $40.
Well, is
is
it?
it out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they came out with the Outlast trilogy,
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was $40 for one
the DLC, and
DLC and 2, which is outrageous. And then saw some Edith Finch, What Remains.
I want to play that so bad.
Yeah, I think you would love it.
is that the walking sim or is it not a walking sim?
It is, but it's doing things that walking sims don't normally do, which is really cool.
Like
What's
gameplay.
What's that other walking sim that we saw today? Shadow something.
Shadow something. Oh no, Ethan Carter.
Yeah, Ethan Carter.
Yeah, that's a little older,
Is it?
but you're like a detective, and
So
yeah.
what's this game?
He wants to hear about you.
Fuck you, Wes.
I'm just kidding. I have Ethan Carter though, so you
Yeah, bitch.
can play it. It's only $20. Ethan Carter's only $20. Edith Finch is only $20. Edith Finch is by the people who made Swan.
Unfinished Swan?
Swan, not Black Swan. Unfinished Swan. Which was a very cute game. But it's walking sim where it's environmental storytelling or whatever.
Okay.
But you get the story of the family members by opening up books in their respective rooms in the house, and then living through them for a little bit. So you play as this little girl at one point, and she gets put away in her room before she gets to eat dinner because she did something wrong or something, but not quite clear, and she gets really, really hungry, and so she tries to fall asleep, and so you're playing as her, right, and you're hearing her monologue, and she's like, I turned into an owl or something, and then you're flying around as an owl, and you're trying to catch bunnies, and so there's also one where it's a comic book because one of your family members was like wrote for a comic or whatever, and so it's all played out in comic style where like the blips pop up and then that's where the dialogue comes and everything. So it's walking sim, but it's taking a nice twist on it.
So it's more of a unique walking sim.
Yeah.
It's also set in Washington.
Set in Washington
Oh, is it
State.
really?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'd say if it's gonna be a walking sim that you would like, this would be it.
Okay. Because it actually seems
And
like
it's only
there's
$20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
seems like there's a little more to do than your traditional walking sim.
Exactly.
Maybe not
but
more.
not more to do, but it seems like it.
It's presented in a way that makes you not feel like you're just doing the same. Okay, walk. Oh, there's a note. Let's
Before
read the
she's
note.
an owl, she's a squirrel, and you got to like jump around the trees and catch this bird, right? And
Okay.
so you're jumping around the house and all these and trees and the house and the gutters and stuff. So it's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Sterling said that the one with the comic book was when he fell in love with the game, and
He's critical of walking sims.
he gave it like an 8 or something.
Jesus.
Yeah. Worth it, I think.
Interesting.
Then, so I know nothing comes. Does anything come out next week? Because I know Prey is Friday.
Praise it, yeah. Praise Friday. So we'll have pray stuff next week.
I'm intrigued
it.
about Prey.
Me too.
We'll have more Mario Kart.
Oh, how was
Everything's
Mario Kart?
A mimic. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Everything's a mimic. Do you know what a mimic is?
When does
Yes.
Friday come out?
Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Friday.
Yes, I know what a mimic is.
Wait. Oh no, that's just kidding. That's for the car tracks.
Okay, so what were we gonna talk about?
Mario Kart.
Go ahead.
How was your Mario Kart experiences?
They didn't have fun.
I had fun. I bitched a lot, but I still had fun.
That's Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I had no fun.
Why can't you have fun?
I don't know. I mean, I can, but like, I don't know. I don't like it.
What's not to like about it?
He was also using the little
It's
tiny Joy-Con.
unpredictable.
Wes. So here's the scenario. 2 Joy-Cons.
What?
They're both using the hat. Get just one little Joy-Con.
Yep.
And I'm using the Pro Controller. Which is like a night and day difference.
Yeah, it's terrible to control.
So it's cramping your hands up and shit.
It's just not.
Well, it's not
Doesn't
optimized
fit.
for. Yeah, you need to use the little like Joy-Con holder and use both sides.
But
Or I
eventually
ordered
you get
the,
the hang of it.
I bought the steering wheels.
Or that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have
Steering
fun.
wheel might be fun.
Have you ever been a Mario Kart fan?
When I was a kid.
I just love it, especially playing online, because it's so fun to fuck people over in that game. Not even as much fun to win. I literally just love fucking other people over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we tried the battle. The battle thing too. It was kind of weird. We just run around in circles.
Well, which one? There's 3 different battle modes in this game.
The
I don't know.
balloon one.
The balloon one where you're on a racetrack, or the balloon one where you're like arena trying to
Arena.
See, that's the old style battle mode. That's the one I like.
Yeah, me too.
The new one, which I did in 8, was just literally you're doing laps and then trying to knock the balloons off.
Didn't play that one.
No.
Not sure that I would.
The other one is the shrine. It's basically capture the flag and hold on to the flag to earn points. But was it sun shrine? Yeah. And then
Swashbuckler.
And what new characters did they add? Do you know? I know we got the
Binky,
What's the matter?
Bonezilla,
Did I scare you?
Kron,
Huh? I'm
Zai.
sorry. Did I scare you?
Lur.
you made all those up, didn't you?
Poor Harvey. You don't like that.
Well, I know they had the Inkling boy and girl as playable characters, and King Boo. I don't know if they added a 4th or not.
I don't know.
And then I'm assuming it has all the DLC where you got Link, Animal Crossing, Villager,
Yeah, those are in there.
Dry Bones, Bowser, Cat
Yep.
Mario.
Bunch of baby ones.
The baby ones weren't DLC. You just had to unlock them.
You don't have to.
Well, they're unlocked now, buddy. They came unlocked.
Fantastic.
on
fucking-
a cartridge.
Stop, you don't like Baby Mario?
Wii discs.
No, I don't like the smaller characters. They have really shit handling. No, really shit top speed. And with them being lightweight, you can bump them out of the way really easy.
And how come Baby Peach was
Because they also have the best top speed.
Bum bum bum.
When are they going to come out with Smash Bros?
Have no idea. I'm
Probably
hoping
never.
they don't. No, they will. That franchise makes them so much goddamn money.
They don't care about money.
You're not like
They clearly don't care about money.
Why?
Quidditch.
They stopped production on the NES Mini.
Yeah, because there's going to be a Super NES Mini coming out
That's
in
not
December.
why.
They didn't say that.
That's not why.
That's a rumor.
didn't say the magic word.
Rumor.
You
You know why? So they could come out with the 2DS XL.
Yeah.
That's what they said, though.
So yeah,
That was their like official statement,
they
right?
were like, we don't have the resources to continue production on the NES Mini. And then 2 days later, started production on the 2DS XL, which is just the 3DS XL with the no 3D,
Correct.
which you can just turn off.
But it makes it be a little bit smaller. It makes the screen be thinner.
Which means nothing.
To you, some people actually care about that.
When you're playing,
Yeah, so it's lighter and easier to carry around.
I think Wes works for Nintendo secretly.
you do.
I can't praise Nintendo at all, or else I get shit.
You don't praise them. You
Why
kind of
would you
slob them.
praise them for stopping production on something that they're making
That they
blue
actu-
bucks on.
They weren't.
How?
How much money do you think they actually made on per unit on that thing?
$55?
You think that whole box with all the electronics was $5 to make?
Dude, it's
All the electronics?
It's one little motherboard, 30 cheap ass ROMs, and just plastic, and a short little baby cable. Dude, it cost them like 90 cents to make that thing, and they charged $60 for it, and then didn't have the resources to continue manufacturing. Bullshit. With their cash liquidity, they could manufacture it for the next 2 million years and still have tons of money left over because of there would all be sold. So now little Timmy doesn't get one. Little Timmy wants to play fucking balloon fight. But he can't. Because of goddamn... What's his name? Who's the CEO? Who's that guy? Willie?
Billy Zane?
Who is he?
Reggie?
Reggie LeMay!
Oh, yeah.
No.
Reggie? Reggie 3 name.
Come on, Wes. We know he's
Reggie
on your
the three
speed
name.
dial.
Call him up. Call Reggie. Ask him where the
Visa
reason-
May.
Reggie
Isa?
Levies LeMay.
Visa May.
Visa?
He's a May?
E.
Fisa May?
He's
No.
a me.
It's gonna be May.
You can't praise them for saying that we don't have the resources to make this thing, this little baby thing, And then 2 days later saying, but here's this new product that you could buy.
that no one needs.
It's like,
No one needs that console at all.
I think that they were mad that people were hacking it. And they were like, you know what? Fucking fine.
And now if they do the Super NES, it'll be unhackable. Unless you have an Android phone.
They can hack anything, these fucking, these
You just need
Russians.
an Android phone.
Ray Quidditch.
Wes is Mr. Robotness right now.
He is. Well, he's got Nintendo on his side too. And the speed dial. Check his contacts. I bet you it's in favorites.
Lassie Lament. Can't wait for E3. We should do our E3 predictions soon.
When is E3?
June.
June what?
June 6th.
That's 2 days after my birthday.
E3.
Let's go to E3.
Nope.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Nope.
It is actually open to everyone.
I know, Wes.
Yeah, for like $300.
$250.
Your skinny new 2DS XL is
June
$150.
13th through the 15th.
But I'm pretty sure everyone's conferences are like the day before. Like
Yeah, the 12th.
Yeah.
Because everyone does reporting on it called what E3 Day Zero.
What?
Yeah.
That's my graduation walk.
That weekend?
Bethesda is having a conference and we don't know what they're at yet.
2.
Would
You get a
love
gown.
it.
You get a gown.
Would
and a hat.
absolutely love it if they did.
Yeah.
Don't fall
Because
when
they
you're up there.
fucking cliffhangered it really bad.
Have you seen the No Clip documentary on the making of it? I
No.
showed him part 3 of it. YouTube No Clip. Do you know who Danny O'Dwyer is?
I know the name.
He used to work for GameSpot. But he started his company called No Clip, which is a Patreon-funded gaming documentary company. And their first project, one of their first projects, was a 3-part series on the making of Doom, and they went to Austin or Dallas. They went to Dallas to id, and yeah, it's really good. Goes from like the inception. They didn't have the story at all until like very close to the end. Like they didn't know they were gonna go with like the humor-ish, like
Doom guy don't give a fuck.
yeah. They didn't know they were gonna do that until like very, very late in the game.
Well, it makes
They kept
sense.
scrapping it. But yeah.
I just want a sequel where I can use the giant sword at the end.
Yeah. God, I want to play that game now. Yeah, we got to do E3 predictions soon. And then
Probably the week or two before E3, so we can do some research and try and figure out.
Yeah, we got to get a little more info for sure.
Because, like, me and Donnie were trying to piece out what Bethesda could talk about. Something for ESO,
Yeah.
because they'll
Card
always
game.
do that. They'll talk about the card game. Prey will have already come out, so
Dishonored doesn't have anything.
maybe a DLC for Dishonored.
Yeah, maybe. Because there was
So the big things I can think of besides new
not gonna be
IP,
Fallout. There's not going to be Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls 6 would be the only thing I could
There
think.
might be.
No, they've already said Elder Scrolls 6 won't be out for like.
Oh, because they've never lied.
I just don't see it. We'll have to see. We'll predict it. Maybe another mobile game.
Fallout Shelter 2.
Elder Scrolls
I
Shelter.
want
Did I bother you?
another trailer for Last of Us.
Rastavush.
There'll probably be another Last of Us trailer, maybe actual gameplay.
Ooh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think they shut the fuck up about it for a little bit.
They're just going to show Joel dead.
No.
Nobody would play the game if they showed it.
No, everyone
What?
would want to know how he died.
I wouldn't fucking play it. I'd quit.
No, they'll probably. To be fair, they'll probably
He
show
is supposed to be dead, though. You know that, right?
No.
Ellie accidentally kills him.
Dad of War, God of War
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dad of.
They did.
Dad
they
of
did-
War.
Yeah,
He's a dad now.
they did that shit last year. They showed it.
I think we'll get more. Speaking of that, the.
This isn't the prediction show, guys.
All right, sorry.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, Wes. God.
The same podcast, but later.
Yes.
But later. Oh, you so sleepy.
Anything else?
No.
Anything
You
else,
so
James?
sleepy?
No, Harley, the mascot's sleeping.
Fair enough. That's a great sign.
She's pooped.
Thank you for joining us for the Broken Pixel podcast. If you like what you saw, please like, favorite, subscribe, and visit patreon.com/derailed to help us out.